Welcome to...
Welcome to the Hitman Hotel, sir. Just let me know.
Welcome.
Those things can crash you.
I thought Thomas Croft was
Investment, prestige, football team like that. Exactly the way I hear it.
Well, did you keep them?
Okay. What a gentleman.
Well, did you keep them?
No. I just think it's vulgar. There was at least a month's pay in that wallet.
Yeah, I always think it's... weird how they forget their key cards.
Yeah.
Anyway, make a long story short, that's when I knew I had real talent.
Who's the jittery guy over there?
Great. Now they're not even letting you get it.
That is one.
What's this? No, you can't be here, mister.
Greetings, sir. Ready?
Hey man, those cables.
And running.
They sound like cheap-ass cables.
Something's off. I can't really put my finger on it. Mix, maybe. I don't know.
No worries, Jordan. Yeah, why don't you take 5? Go grab something to drink. It'll loosen up your throat.
Okay, yeah. That was...
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, it's just not what I had in mind, Heidi.
Not what you had in mind. Right. Are you gonna decide what I play now, Jordan? Do I look like a bloody backing band?
Look, this again. Look, I'm the songwriter and I expect you to respect my vision. Did you even listen to the demo? Feel free to jump in any time, Wes.
Oh, I liked it. You could really sense the bottled up rage.
Of course you liked it. You're a 90s man. Look, this is my song, Heidi, so just play it like the demo. It's not too much to ask. So much better.
Yeah. It's always someone else, huh, Jordan? Just like Quentin.
Okay, just moving on.
I could just punch him.
Anyone seen Heidi's tuner?
I don't know if I can do this, Wes.
I like your idea, love. So will he. Let's just do a few takes. Figure out the right sound. We can sort through the takes later.
Sure, Wes. Why the hell not?
Ready?
Hey, what's going
And
on?
running.
Move the mic. Got to
Wes, I have that Branson MD2 mic you ordered.
Sweet. Swap it for the one in the booth, yeah? Can't wait to test this baby out. You're invading my personal space, son.
Wes bought a Branson MD2?
Yep. Also known as Old Sparky. Almost bankrupted Branson Tech back in the day.
Yeah, well, why would Wes want to use a mic with a notorious production error?
Wes is uncompromising. Always chasing that perfect sound. He once spent 6 days tweaking the spring reverb.
Vocal sound that only he and a handful of people in the world will ever notice?
As I say, uncompromising.
Anyway, take
Whoa.
Don't crank the phone. Alright, well, keep that in mind.
What do you think, Wes? Right direction?
Guitar needs a bit of tuning, Heidi. Never mind. No, we're just exploring. Keep at it.
No problem.
Ready? And running. Good show, mate. One stem down, 3 more to go.
Meh.
Hey, you're on a roll, mate. 2 matches down, 2 to go. Yeah. It's all coming together. Keep at it, mate.
Colder. Nicely done, 47. With a little more adjustment, this should make for an electrifying performance.
Someone get Jordan in here. This is right up his alley.
What do you say, Wes?
No, I like it for track 7, Heidi. You know, the one with the MS-20 bass line. Anyway, just try something else.
I trust you, Wes.
Hey, Jordan! Feast your ears on this!
Hey, hey, what's this? Oh, mix sounds awesome now, Wes.
Hi.
All right, yeah, let's have a go at the whole track.
Ready? And running.
Hey, what's up?
Ready? And
I will
running.
play new map after this. After clear this
I
map.
don't like the sound of that mic. Let's try a condenser instead, okay?
Give it up for the crew.
There's a place on the ground line. I go.
Would someone go see what the
Target
fuck
down.
that was?
Next up, Ken Morgan.
Person dead.
Hey, where's Jordan's bass strap? The white leather one.
Ready?
Hey, what's going on?
Running.
Move the mic switch, please. We got phase cancellation.
There's a place on the ground line. I go to hide my fears away.
Jesus!
Okay, one last target.
Huh. Okay.
No harm done.
Hey, who the hell are you?
Old man Cross is super rich.
Like 1% of. Huh? Jordan could live like Sheik Al Ghazali and still not have to lift a finger for his entire life.
Vegan birthday cake.
Hey, you! What are you doing wandering around where you're not allowed?
By the way, can I ask you about something completely different?
What are you doing? Hey, stop, please. Real.
Anyway, my mother-in-law has this weird condition, some kind of strange ailment that can only be soothed by drinking 3 shots of brandy in the morning and 3 in the evening. Never mind. Above my pay grade. That sounds like alcoholism to me. Yeah, no, I don't have any proof yet, but that's big.
Don't move! Your history, you bald asshole!
What?
We're okay here. Thomas Cross is no...
Hey, who are you? I haven't seen you before.
Hey, what are you doing here? I'm done with you. What is my gun?
Release that chokehold!
What are you doing? I need help! Right now!
Vegan birthday cake. It's ridiculous.
What's in this?
Pork curry with fresh cardamom, rude English jackass, and wild coriander.
Superb.
Jesus H. Christ! I got him!
Fuck. Luther is upset.
Okay.
Just go ahead. Someone help me!
Hey, good to see you.
Concentrating on what's going on around here.
Excuse me.
Oh,
How do you do, sir? I trust the recordings are going well.
Who are you again? Who the hell is this guy? Don't move a muscle,
Fuck you.
buddy.
Okay, clear 6 challenge. Oh, I can use sniper. Okay, let's play new map. Hitman 3.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact: destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Next map is Dubai.
Welcome. On behalf of his...
Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. Beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
47. It's time. The partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is 5th-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Highness Omar.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Welcome to Dubai, 47.
Let's start new map.
Today is the inauguration of the scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation. While a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there. Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
From Hitman 3, we can use camera for hacking the door.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Welcome to the barge,
Very secure, right? So if someone came in here to steal something...
Welcome! Welcome. Hello! Good to see you. How lovely to see so many friendly and familiar faces here today. This has been a dream of mine for a great many years. And as all of you know, I am from one of the less privileged sides of the respectable Al-Ghazali family. But with a small loan from my father, I soon built up a construction empire that was worthy of great Al-Ghazali legacy. So, I would like to thank my cousins, without whose friendship, influence, thank you. I'm proud to yet again immortalize our great family.
Cornelia Stuyvesant! Oh, you're here! How wonderful! You know, I didn't think you'd come after your tragic loss.
Thank you, Lucy. I would love to chat, but...
Marcus Stuyvesant was a god to a struggling uncle.
Dubai Tower is a really high like this in near.
boss? Seems pretty interesting.
Any news on the new guard assigned to codename Pinky? I got word that he entered the building, but he hasn't reported for duty yet. Probably still down at the depot, getting his uniform. I just hope he's got his papers with him. I heard rumors that he used to work for that Dawood Rangan. You know, the Bollywood producer who died. Doesn't sound promising. No, it doesn't.
Stuyvesant is expecting a replacement guard. If you can locate him, we should be able to get within strangling distance of the little worm.
Can't believe she's doing that.
Hello.
Locate the missing liquid. Now we can't see minimap because their camera is blocked. And why I come back here again? What is a recruit? I need search translator. Oh, okay.
You should be out there celebrating life. Oh, it reminds me of really.
Oh yes, downstairs.
We'll see if you still feel that way in an hour.
It's here.
Look, this is gonna make me look
Bro, here.
really bad.
I'm sure it's around
around here somewhere. Don't you worry. A colleague is also out there looking.
But this is awful. I mean, I'm in my boxers and you are a woman.
Present
It's just
yourself
so
at the
embarrassing.
security
Oh, it's
office.
nothing I haven't seen before.
But you don't understand. I'm military. We military men are
It's upstairs.
Thank you, God.
We need to find the stair. Here. One more upstairs.
Reporting for duty.
About time. Our client has been going out of his mind waiting for you. Do you have the papers?
Yes.
Good. I'll call him now.
How should I address him?
It's classified, so you don't call him anything. But officially, he's just known as codename Pinky.
Wait for Marcus in the security office.
Sir, this is security. Just calling to let you know your new guard has finally arrived.
Here is security office.
Yes, sir. See you soon. Okay, wait here. He'll be here shortly. Mumbai. Ooh, I heard that was a shitstorm. It's good to see a man like you back in the saddle. Guess that's just our line of work. You can't keep everyone alive.
It's just a job.
Well, I guess that's one way of looking at it. But it's long hours. Remember to drink tea, otherwise it will be one insane shift. The package's current bodyguard is pulled into...
Okay, you must be my new escort.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
I have very high standards, and trust you will do your duty. You have your credentials on you?
He will order to...
Okay, let's see here. Well, you have been around the world. Mumbai, Italy, France, Japan. This is a very impressive CV. I think you'll do. Okay, walk with me. I need to go through some ground rules. I expect you to be by my side 24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important, delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed, but your eyes wide open. Understood? Now, your papers were indeed impressive, but I need to see what you can do with my own eyes. My father used to take me hunting. He was an avid hunter. I personally hated it, but always admired his skill with a knife, and grew to appreciate what it takes to gut an animal. Have you ever tried to gut an animal?
Yes.
Good. Then you know it's not so
Human?
easy as it looks. Like trying to stab a rubber ball. It bounces back if you don't stab it correctly. You're almost here. You have to understand. I didn't get where I am.
Oh, you're outside on the building.
Okay, we are almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. With a knife? That's where the talent lies. My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife,
Yeah, I know, but
you're better with a gun. I want to see your skills.
Agent 47 hunting human.
I've always trusted a man.
He said yes, and I think he mean
I'm sure
he hunting human before.
field day with that statement. So, show me what you got. Do well and you work for me. Fail, you get out of here, and I never want to see your face Yes, again, let's just hope he's half as good as you were.
Only time will tell. But I doubt.
You cocky idiot.
Hit the full target with the knife.
Oh, spot on. Nice throw. That was quite spectacular. That was a magnificent performance. I like you. I think we will get along just fine.
You gained his
I
trust.
think I got the right man now.
What to do
Thank you
with
for
all
your
that
services.
power?
Take the rest of the day off. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir. It was an honor. Thank you, sir.
You impressed me. You really did. Now let's get to work. Some things you should know about me, and this is very much on a need-to-know basis. Hey!
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore.
Oh, fucking high.
Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet.
What is on here? Oh, I can. It's not a room, Okay, next target. Mail? No, it's him. The partner.
Look, it's just a precaution.
I've been personally invited by the Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali. I should have clearance. The name is Zaina Kazim.
Sir, I understand. But you can't enter without being searched. It's standard procedure.
Zana Kazim, aka the Vulture. One of the top agents working for Crystal Dawn, the Pan-African terrorist organization. I almost hired him myself once, but chose the Maelstrom instead. Now what is his business here?
This is ridiculous.
Well, that's how it is. Think about it and come back if you want. I'll be waiting upstairs in the reception. Understood.
Crystal. Waste of time. Crystal Dawn won't be happy.
Excuse me, but can you please extinguish that cigarette? You are blowing cancer directly into my body.
It's a smoking area. If you don't like it, piss off.
Jesus, I'm just asking nicely.
No, you were being a bitch. Now go away and binge eat some celery or whatever idiots like you do. Or I'll do something worse than blowing cancer in your face.
What is your problem? You are sick.
You have no idea.
I need his clothes.
Why are you all up in my face, mister? Please.
Greetings,
behave.
sir.
Talk to Umar Al-Khazai, a person.
Sup? You are trespassing. Please turn around.
Right. I need to my weapons. This. Okay.
Hold it, sir. I can't let you enter before I have a look in your pockets.
This'll just take a sec, sir. Good. You're clean and good to go.
Oh, Mr. Kazim. I'm glad you changed your mind.
Arrogance can be a dangerous trait.
Yes, indeed, it can. Mr. Ingram has been expecting you. We have a conference room set up for you.
Wait, she was talking with him before. He was bored. He didn't have his hair.
How are you today, sir?
I think he had hair, but she don't know. Realize.
Please, go in and make yourself comfortable. Mr. Ingram will be with you shortly.
How you doing?
Thank you.
Wait for Ingram in the meeting.
Have a seat, Mr. Kazim.
Yo, man.
I'll get straight to the point. I have a, well, let's call it a dispute, which the Royal Highness tells me you're very capable of taking care of. Now, I've worked with your organization before, in Morocco, I believe, so I'm a little hesitant.
Don't be. We do what's needed.
Well, only time will tell. I have 2 assignments for you. Take care of the first one, and then we can discuss the bigger fish. Now, on to the first. An acute problem has been brought to my attention.
Keep talking.
I'll be candid with you. No one is supposed to know that I'm here. However, there's a journalist down at the inauguration, and he's asking rather intrusive questions about who's staying up here, and that is a very dangerous problem for me. Now, I want you to silence this little pain. You think you can do that?
It's what I do best.
I like your bluntness. This is his file. Hans Lucht, Pulitzer-winning freelance journalist. He's good, and won't give up until he gets the answers he needs. And that can't happen.
Consider it done.
Good man. And remember, I want a picture. I want proof so I can sleep tonight.
Of course.
Once this little assignment is completed, come back and talk to Miss Toe. Then we can discuss the real cancer that needs to be removed. I'm sure you can see yourself out.
Is incapacitated?
Excuse me. I was wondering if you could help.
Incapacitated?
That is the Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali's penthouse. Correct. I heard rumors he has some
Should I kill her?
guests of some significance. Now, I understand you probably signed an NDA, but I may be able to make up for it with cold cash.
I can't help you.
Number 47, Ingram wanted a photo of him eliminated. Now, personally, I don't care if he's just sleeping, but he needs to look dead.
Oh, I need
Talk
to
to
kill her.
security or contact HR. What happens upstairs is none of my business.
Well, I was just curious, but thanks for your time. Thought this was a lead.
Mr. Looked, I hear you're looking for information.
Oh, really? Okay. You know what's happening upstairs?
I know more than you could imagine. But we can't talk here. Follow me.
Great. Lead the way.
Where is good place to kill him? Best is toilet for killing him.
Getting a bad feeling here. Where are you taking me? I'm sure we passed plenty of places where we could talk. I hope it's worth it.
He have bodyguard.
This better be good. I have a reliable source that the Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali is keeping a secret upstairs. You don't talk much, do you?
How are you?
We hope you'll enjoy the installation.
We need to find a quiet place.
Where are you taking me? Something big must be going on since you're taking so many precautions. I'm curious, though. How do you know my name? I haven't told anyone who I was. Oh, well, I guess only time will tell.
Hi there.
Getting a bad feeling here. Where are you taking me? I'm sure. Wait, no. This feels off. I don't trust you. I'm gonna walk away. No harm done, okay? Talk to me again if you mean business.
Oh, good choice.
Hanslook, I hear you're asking about some guests. Let's talk somewhere more private.
Okay, I'm interested. After you.
Okay, here is good. Wait, check one more. Okay.
Wait for me here. I'll be back as soon as possible.
All right, whatever it is, better be good.
Yes, that's it. Now Ingram trusts you, it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Okay, perfect.
Mr. Kazim, welcome back. So, you have the picture.
Yes, here.
Good. Our guest will be delighted. Please follow me. He's waiting. Mr. Kazim, please, follow me.
Please stay back.
I hope you have had time to see the art exhibition. His Royal Highness has a keen eye for the arts. If you haven't yet, I highly recommend it.
Wow.
I apologize about the incident earlier downstairs, but you have to understand that we need to keep security tight, no matter who. All our guests go through the same procedure.
You know how much I respect you, but that kind of place.
Have you seen the view yet? It's quite spectacular. On a clear day, you get a wonderful view of the Arabian desert. It's a sight to behold, the vastness of it. Back in China, this would never be possible because of all the smog. Please, Mr. Ingram is expecting.
Mr. Cassie, so good to see you. You have the picture?
Yes. Your problem is fixed.
Omar said you were good. Let's get down to the important business at hand. Okay, people, clear the room. I need to discuss some delicate business with Mr. Kazim.
Perfect. We have Ingram right where we want him.
Excuse me for a second.
47,
Please make yourself
you
at
know
home.
what to do.
Have a drink, see the view. It's something to behold.
You can't kill him because bodyguard.
I'm sorry about that. Now, where were we? Now I know. will stay for the meeting. I assume that will not be a problem. Either way, you have no choice in the matter. It's interesting we haven't come across each other before, Mr. Kazim. Well, maybe not. I usually have my people talk to people like you.
I can imagine.
I don't know how much Omar,
Hello, sir.
I mean, the Royal Highness, has told you. But my guess is very little, so let me get straight to the point. My organization has been hit by an unpleasant cancer that can only be removed by cutting it out of the gut. If you get my drift.
Yes, I do.
Good. This little turd is spreading his vile, toxic cells, and I want him stopped. Brutally. Chemo won't remove him. Only the knife. I have his file here. Arthur Edwards. A sly little devil, if there ever was one. Me and my associates, well, we underestimated the little worm. We want revenge.
I think you and I share a common interest.
I doubt that. But I want you to make him suffer. This is not a horse that needs to be put out of its misery. This is a rabid dog that needs to be put down. Am I making myself clear, Mr. Kazim?
Yes. Consider it done.
Good. We're now in business.
We are.
I'll have Miss Toe send you anything you need. We're done. Oh, one last question. I'm just curious. You're nicknamed the Vulture. Why?
I find it's best to wait for the perfect kill.
I think you'll be perfect for the job. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kazim. I look forward to receiving an update. Safe hunting.
I need to
Mr.
kill him.
Kazim, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked.
I think I lost
Kazim,
the
you
chance.
need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked.
Looking good today, sir.
I think I lost the
Mr.
chance to kill
Kazim,
him.
you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked.
Okay.
Mr. Kazim, follow me and don't get sidetracked. I'm sorry, but Mr. Ingram, who is the Royal Highness's guest, has requested no noise.
But it means I'll work slower.
I don't care what tempo you work.
Slow. And I'll probably get a warning.
Okay, where was I? Now, after graduating from an Ivy League college with full honors, Jeffrey wanted to...
So I'm really fucked up.
He was brilliant, but he was an idealist. Started working for what he believed was a greater cause. Fate.
I think we need to come back to
He would be more useful in the private sector and set itself out to lure him to his true calling, working for the hand of Daddy.
Okay, Saber here first. We need to come back. I lost the chance to kill him.
Fate owned him when he was needed.
Oh, I don't have the gun. Stupid. Stupid.
Fate's own gimmick. When he was needed. When that fateful day finally arrived.
Oh, they don't know?
Oh my god. Hey! Hey, are you okay? You fucking...
See that? He's a pro.
Fuck. You need a gun.
Fate's own gimmick.
Talk to me, what's going on?
When that fateful day finally arrived, Jeffrey, unknown to himself, was now under Fate's full
Come in command. Okay,
and
I'm
had
afraid
no
to say we got
choice.
some trouble. Holy shit!
Okay, bring the gun.
All right, surrender the piece. Don't let him get. Anyone got a visual on Tango?
47. Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
Okay. Let's go. We played 40 minutes? So long. Unused case.
that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
She'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Okay, second map. Death in the family.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47.
Just one
See you on the
target.
other side.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So
Well, they
Mr. Gray will
know
secure
I'm
their
coming.
nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Are you guys planning to give the whole grounds an overhaul?
Yes, there's so much to do before the funeral tomorrow.
And the woman isn't even dead. It's too bad we're not allowed to tell. That would make a great story at the pub tonight.
Oh, don't say that. Don't even think it, Matt.
stand up for yourselves.
Looking good, man.
Excuse me, sir. This area's off limits. I see you one more time, so help me.
You can't enter. Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Oh, can see there.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. You've likely not exhausted the room for clues, 47.
Oops.
Hey, how you doing?
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Oh, I forgot the camera.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Greetings, sir.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I've prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
Should I choose the who is killer that guy? Then I should know English, but I don't know. Unless a younger brother and fellow resident of Thornbridge Manor was found dead in his bed this morning, and despite the suicide note and door locked from the inside, Alex is convinced he was murdered. His suicide looks like suicide, but people say he was murdered. The oldest child of Alexa Carside is a suspect in the murder of Jeffrey.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Making you wash his car twice? Patrick's parents did not do a very good job.
Catch a suspect and search location of interest.
Yo, man, what's up? Relax, man. I said I'd get you money.
He is Patrick.
It's just gonna take a little longer. Jeez, and how's that my fault? Just calm the fuck down, Ant. You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlyle. I'm made of money. Just lean back and enjoy the interest. Meanwhile, go and have some drinks on me. No, Christ, I'm gonna hang up. Let's talk when you've calmed the fuck down.
Patrick Carlyle. Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, Give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Sir.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
And where is Ahmad?
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me. You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures. Like hugs and encouragement. Spontaneous prayer.
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and Mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest.
Should I ask
His
all
presence was
people?
always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, do you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Should I ask all people?
He was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. Never any romance. I just...
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her.
Yes. Or should I ask or then they say X?
About me and Patrick, will you?
Alibi.
She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor. But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the computer.
I forget where is them.
Looking good, looking good.
Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
Not here.
Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually. Could you speed up time so I don't die from
boredom, I fear I may not survive an entire weekend in this shithole.
What was
I
Mr.
actually-
Fernsby might...
Yeah, I should
All right,
let you go.
later.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Here is her room.
Did you want to check on the undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I did, sir. It all checked out.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Wait.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold.
Rebecca is not. So him or him?
Hi there.
Rubik got word his motion was rejected. We all signed the bloody thing 4 days ago.
Oh, dear God, not this again.
So I got...
Where is her?
He says it was finalized, but then how did...
Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Oh, please.
He's circling us. I don't see him snooping around your sister. I bet Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
I can't ask her anymore. Then where is the last one guy? Is him? Oh, wait.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Where is the last guy?
Did you find out that the vote was notarized? But how the hell did that happen?
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Hello, sir.
Where is the last guy?
How tall are you? You could be a model, you know.
Right.
I'm serious. I have a friend who's a model, and she says that's the sweetest
Where are you? Where are you?
Please stay back.
How are you today, sir?
Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
Where is him?
Mr. Ford.
Don't get me wrong, but I hope we never meet again.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor upstairs, why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are Mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family event without one tucked away somewhere.
Hello there, sir. Okay.
High-profile celebrities, right?
Hey, so
I...
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Same.
Where is him?
That door
Fuck.
leads to Emma and Gregory's room. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Ah. What the fuck?
Of interesting stories. Maybe we should get back to yeah.
You like, reading? You look really smart.
Sir.
Where is he?
bit tanned. I bet Mother... You are way too close to me and you're really freaking me out. Can you just leave me, please?
Sir?
Oh, hi, Martin. Rebecca.
What the fuck?
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Yeah?
Mary is so upset. She's never seen a dead body before.
Poor thing.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery.
I find his room, finally.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I can't deal with all this.
Quite the poet. But you're right. It's beautiful.
Seriously.
What are you going on about now?
This whole situation isn't normal. How do you think it affects Patrick? He must be so confused.
Looking good
I
today,
don't like
sir.
how Alexa's way of running things impacts our son.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Finally.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
This
hey,
is
bro.
Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. That must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it. The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
How are you?
Should I kill her also?
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
What happened? Rockpink Mark 3.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
They are together?
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what
She
makes
betrayed?
you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Okay, let's continue tomorrow or next time. Thank you for watching.